Show love to the channel. Come in, make sure you smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Show love to the Cash App, Super Chat. My Cash App is $BRANDONSPANKENNU. What's up, family? I see y'all. What's good with you? General salute. Y'all come in and say what's up. Tell me where you from. Come holler at me. Yes, sir. We have a series, folks. We are tied up. What's up, Todd Campbell in the building? What's going on? I see you, homie. What's good? We got a series, y'all. We have got a series. Y'all say what's up. Y'all give you a salute when you come, and make sure y'all do your boy a favor and click that like. Do that. We got to help the algorithm. So let's take care of business. Let's do what we got to do. Take care of the financial end. Oh, okay, cool, man. You want to see the Bible study? For sure, man. It's on my other page. But yeah, it's on my other page. That is, you can subscribe to Brandon McCullen, MCC, ULLEN. That I took that one down because, I think it was. I said a lot of personal stuff on there. It's just you got weirdos, man. So go to Brandon McCullen, MCCULLEN. That Bible study's up there on the page. I'm glad y'all watching the Bible study. So let's briefly talk about the game. I was going back and forth between the game and something else, but I got enough of the glimpse of the game to see what was going on. First, starting off, the Oklahoma City Thunder came out there not playing with a sense of urgency. They were just getting outwitted, outsmarted. And I think, like I've been telling y'all, I think Rick Carlisle is just smart. This other coach, he's young. And, Rick Carlisle is brilliant at, like, changing the lineups up on you. Sometimes it looks like he's doing it for no rhyme or reason, but then you see, like, he literally will change his starting lineup just to get an advantage on the team. And I think OKC's coach made some adjustments tonight. But I think it just Shai Gilgeous-Alexander he took the team, put the team on his back, and he had the never say die attitude. I saw that Mamba gene show up in him tonight. I got to give him credit. Yes, sir. He had the Mamba juice, man. I seen that Kobe Bean Bryant tendencies in him tonight, man. Boy was getting to his spots. He was taking good shots. The Oklahoma City Thunder won at the free throw line. They I don't know how many attempts they had, but I just know that Indiana was shooting brick after brick after brick after brick from the free throw line, and Tyrese Halliburton couldn't save the day because who was that guy at the end of the game, man? They kept turning the ball over and missing free throws. I can't. Somebody told me his name. I know. Somebody leave his name in the comment section. Dude, kind of got the little afro with the little twists in it. Dude, he just kept on just missing free throws and foul. He's the one costing the game. He really just, he just wasn't paying. He didn't foul as soon as he should have. Missing free throws, turned the ball over. And so the game wasn't close enough for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and just give much props to the bench. OKC Thunder bench stepped up. Guys they were more engaged later in the game, which is the opposite of what you typically see in this series, where it's usually the Oklahoma City Thunder come out swinging, and they control the first three quarters, and Indiana comes back and gets them in the fourth quarter and ends up winning the most time. But it was the opposite. The Indiana Pacers, they would control the game for the first 3.5 quarters. And then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was like, oh, heck no. And he literally put the team on his back and went out there and put on his big boy pants, and he did it to handle his business. That's what your superstar, the league MVP, he got a lot of pressure on him, but that shows a sign of greatness in spite of the pressure. you still perform on big stages and big moments in the game. So now we got a series. We're going back. I agree with Sir Charles, but every time you think the Oklahoma City Thunder have an advantage, here come the Pacers. So if the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have never been beaten twice in a row, if they can go ahead and pull out this second win on the road and go up 3-2, that would be swell. I mean, phenomenal. If they can go up 3-2 in this series, go back home, take care of business in game 5. Then you got to go back to Indiana. I told you I thought this series was going to go 7 games. I told you that from Jump Street, and I'm sticking to my guns. I think Oklahoma City's going to pull it off at home in game 7. But I'm going to be honest with you, if I'm the Thunder, I want to go and beat these guys in the next 2 games and get this thing over with. Because now both teams are facing elimination. They got one more game, they're going to be facing elimination. So now you got a series. The series is tied. So the first team to win the next 2 games is going to win the championship. So, it's just as simple as that. So, that's what we're looking at. Great basketball tonight. If Indiana wants to have any chance, they got to limit turnovers. Indiana's like really turned up the heat with their defense, man. OKC needed this win tonight. And if they lost tonight, it was you may as well call it the Undertaker. They lost tonight, man. You may as well call. It's over with. I had a Porky Pig. Thumbnail I was gonna put on this video of OKC lost tonight. I had that. That's all, folks. I had that. I was about to go all in on that, but I'm glad. Me cheering for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm glad that I didn't have to do that. But I'm like, y'all know how it works, man. If you lose game 5, go game 4 at home. On the road. You know what I'm saying? And you down 3-1, you are dead meat. But see, now the tide has shifted. Because now you're going back to Oklahoma. You're going back to Oklahoma City. Now, you got to be feeling pretty good if you're the Oklahoma City Thunder. Because now, I know a home game doesn't guarantee a victory. Because you can ask them, what happened in game 1. But you got to be feeling a lot better than the Indiana Pacers are feeling right now. Because now, you go the last 3 games are going to be, you got those all at home. You know what I'm saying? The only one you got to be careful and stand on business is when you got to go back to Indiana for game 5. Game 6, I'm sorry, game 6. But game 5, OKC can't win. Well, no. I think the Indiana Pacers, they got a worse situation right now. Now, up until this point, Indiana had control of the series, and I kept saying it about Oklahoma City. Now, if you're Indiana, don't be afraid because the boys can ball, but Rick Carlisle got to have some small concerns. You have to find a way to win this next game. And it's gonna be tough because you're on the road, the crowd cheering, all that stuff going on. And what Indiana has to do is they have to create some separation, which is something that Oklahoma City couldn't do, and Indiana has not been able to do at all this series. Most of the games have been close, come down to the 4th quarter. So, you're dealing with all of those, but you have to be able to silence the noise. When you're in the NBA Finals, it's about winning championships. This is what defines your legacy. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can get MVP till the cows come home. But, we all compare him to Jokic. I think he's a better basketball player than Nikola Jokic. But the truth of the matter is, he got it in order to prove it to the basketball world, because Jokic got him one. He got him one. Shai ain't got nothing. He ain't got Jack Diddley squat. Let's just tell the truth. So, you put up or shut up. You the MVP. The regular season don't mean nothing when it comes time for the playoffs. So, here we are. All right. So, I'm picking OKC to win game 5 at home. But we'll see what happens. Indiana's not going to go down without a fight. For sure, man. All right, then. Brandon Love Sports TV. It's your boy. Shout out to the mighty LDBC Lions Den basketball community. I'm out. Peace.